What's going on, you guys? This is Jalen from Bayou Boot Boys. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. We really appreciate it. One unique thing about our podcast is that we talk about everything. We're going to talk about anime. We're going to talk about football. Obviously, you guys love the Stranger Things content, so we're going to give you guys more of that, especially with season finale coming up next week. Still got volume 2 to go tomorrow, actually. But we appreciate you guys so much. I hope y'all understand that y'all mean the world to us. And with that, enjoy this video. Today we're talking about football. Let's get it. What's going on? We back. It's Bayou Boot Boys, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back, man. Let's give it up, man. We got a few guys who ain't been here in a minute, but you know they're part of the family. Let's give it up for my boy Mike Hunt, man. Let's clap it up for Mike Hunt.
Why you ain't clapping, Jay?
They ain't clapping for you, bro. They miss you, man. You know they miss you. And second of all,
you know it's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 goals by the end of this pod. One, I need Jalen saying down with the SEC by the end of the pod. And the other one, I also need Jalen saying who getting shucked tonight, who getting shucked tonight, who getting shucked tonight. Jalen getting shucked tonight. That's what,
oh my gosh.
That's what I need by the end of the podcast.
Whatever, man. And our other guy, man, he been busy, man, as well. Let's give it up for my boy Big E, dog. Let's clap it up for Big E, man.
Yes, sir. We back, baby.
We back, man. So it's simple as this, man. We're gonna start it off. I'm gonna come straight to Mike, man. We started off hot. First topic, NFL playoffs. We're getting right into it. What is a team right now who you feel like nobody would want to face in the first round? You know, a team that's probably not gonna get the first seed, obviously, but a team that you can, confidently say they're not gonna, nobody wants to play.
I can tell you right now that AFC over there deep. We got the Colts right now at 8-6 in the 8th seed. You know what I'm saying? The NFC over there deep. We got the Lions at what they are, like 8-6 as well, 8-7 maybe, 9-6, something like that. I forget. Mm-hmm. They fight for a playoff spot, got a 16% chance. I'll tell you right now, a team that nobody wants to see in that first round, if they get that wild card, is the Texans. I'll say that. So nobody wants to see the Texans in that first round.
Oh shoot, the Texans.
They've had a real slow start. You know, everybody was calling them trash. You know, we was doubting C.J. Stroud, but since then, boy, they've been explosive. I think the offense is good. Derek Stingley is fucking hooping. I think he had a pick 6 a couple of days ago, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think nobody wants to see the Texans in that first round.
All right, J Love.
Oh man, I think the Baltimore Ravens. I think they're gonna go ahead and make a push to the playoffs. First of all, they got the Packers. No Jordan Love, no Micah. On top of that, we're talking about the Steelers. No
Didn't
DK.
Y'all lose to Drake May?
No Lamar. No Lamar.
Didn't y'all just lose?
Hey, this is my segment, buddy. Hey, buddy.
I'm just
not to mention, I know you're not watching.
We're saying playoff teams, but they're not a playoff team, buddy.
Malik Willis was looking good against the Bears, so I know you're not watching tape for real.
No, it wasn't. I heard a full game. Anyways, man, DK is out. I want to see that. I want to see what they do against this Browns defense. Myles Garrett is looking to break some achievements. So, we putting this up all Saturday, Sunday, man.
Not putting that up at all.
All Saturday, Sunday, man.
I'm not gonna lie. The Steelers finna curb stomp the Browns even without DK, bro.
Lamar Jackson. That's all I gotta say. If not, then the Steelers. Simple as that.
Yes, I love that answer. All right, Big E.
No, it's a big toss-up in that NFC right now of who's going to get that first seed. It's either going to be the Seahawks or the Rams. Mm-hmm. But whichever team doesn't get the first seed out of those two, you don't want to see them. They have two of the best defenses in the leagues. Yes,
the
Seahawks have.
Yes, you don't want to see
the Seahawks have one of the best defenses in the league right now.
You do not want to see.
They have a competent quarterback with Sam Darnold.
To see Sam Darnold first.
They have a great receiver core right now. They got Cooper Kupp. They got Jackson Smith. And then, they got a good receiving core. They got that tight end. I forgot AJ Barmore or something like that.
You don't even know
he's cool. And they got Jake Bobo.
And Kenneth Walker was hooping.
Bobo,
Yeah.
Bobo, ho ho, no.
And they got a good
Bun
running back
buns.
room.
They bun
So
buns. I'll tell you right now,
if
Sam
the
Darnold.
Seahawks don't get the first seed and they get into the wild card, that's gonna be a tough ass team to.
Sam
Nobody
Darnold.
want to see them.
Sam Darnold.
Regardless, the Rams are going
Yes.
to win the Super Bowl. I'll tell you that right now. Now,
No,
as far as the Seahawks, Sam Darnold, I was telling niggas y'all could pull up the podcast from last
4
year.
picks
Sam
in one
Darnold was
game.
the MVP candidate last
No,
year.
he wasn't. No, he
I was telling them, and everybody was clowning me. Jaden was talking about, oh, he's in the system. He's in the system.
It's a system.
He's throwing to Justin Jefferson. I said, okay, watch what he go do when he go to the Seahawks.
He's throwing to another top 5 receiver.
He went to the Seahawks and he's playing just as good.
With another top 5 receiver.
Sam Darnold. First of all, we need to address the quarterback dilemma that we have in the NFL, because these quarterbacks were thrown into these starting roles on their first years, and now they're getting tossed into the trash. But one man's trash is another man's treasure. So whoever went and picked up Sam Darnold revived his career, and now he's showing everybody that he's a great quarterback. Now, no matter what Jaden said, the Seahawks have found their quarterback for the next foreseeable future, and the Seahawks are a threat.
What future?
The foreseeable future. Use your vocabulary words.
He cannot. He cannot.
Let's let E finish real quick, and then we'll come back to that. But E, you say
but
either
yeah,
Rams or Seahawks?
in the NFC, it's either the Rams or Seahawks. And I ain't gonna lie, in the AFC, I think honestly, nobody really wants to see the Bills in the first round. And that's just due to Josh Allen being able to do so many different things. He can run on you. He can throw the ball down the field if he needs to. But
his kryptonite,
you know, he's in the playoffs, unlike, you know, the guy over there in Baltimore who has bad contusions and all this other shit happening to him. So
his receivers trash.
Say what you want.
We could talk about the Ravens all night, man.
But his answer is the Seahawks. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna chime right in real quick, Mike. I'll let you go again. I'm gonna go to NFC, and I'm gonna say the Green Bay Packers. Now I know how that may sound. I know they're unhealthy right now, but history has shown with the Packers, the lower their seed has been, the better they've been able to be. You look at Aaron Rodgers back in 2011; they were the 6th seed, and they won a Super Bowl. You look at a few years ago, Cowboys, Packers 2-7. Packers blow them out. Aaron Jones had like 4 touchdowns. They honestly should have beat the 49ers as well. And I just think, you know, this team, man, with Matt LaFleur, you know, they thrive in being that underdog. And I feel like I think they have them at the moment. I know it's subject to change, but they have them playing the Bears. And I truly like them against the Bears, because honestly, they should have lost this last game with all the energies they do have, you know. So, I mean, they had to get an onside kick and all that crap to win the game, you know. But I got the Packers. I got the Packers in NFC. If we're going to talk both conferences, I should have asked both conferences, but we're going to go AFC. I'm going to go a guy that J Love does not like. I'm going to go with the Chargers and Justin Herbert, however you say it, wherever you're from. If you see the Chargers in the first round, just know you ain't gonna look good unless you're the Steelers. They're pretty much beating anybody besides the Steelers, man. So that's my.
They play the Steelers first round.
Oh well, never mind. It won't be a.
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you, Jalen, because I personally think that the Bears have just revived Chicago. You know,
yeah.
Personally, I was big on Caleb Williams since he got drafted. Mm-hmm. I knew that they were putting a squad together out there in Chicago. They did go 4-13 last year, but that roster last season was just as good as it was this year. They just needed that Ben Johnson hire. I think that the Bears are going to go far in the playoffs, even if they face the Packers. No matter how much I think Malik Willis is going to play well under center. As far as the Chargers take, I mean, I kind of like it, but I think another team we need to start looking at is the Jags, Coach.
The Jags.
Bro, he's not watching football, bro.
I like
the Jags got
shout out my Patriots. All I know is
the Jags got 11 wins.
That's all I know.
You know, we're talking about sleepers here. I know the Patriots are doing, you know, they're going to get the first seed or whatever. They're going to be.
You just named the whole AFC.
But we're talking about sleepers here, and I think the Jags under Liam Cohen, you know, nobody really took his hire seriously. A lot of people didn't agree with it. People thought that Trevor Lawrence, like Jaden thought that Trevor Lawrence was washed in buns. Travis
I never
Etienne
said
playing
that.
well.
I never said that.
And even without Travis Hunter, I think that the Jags are doing
No,
some
quick question, Mike. Quick question.
They just beat the Broncos, who haven't lost in 10
No.
games, 11 games. So
Who did they play? You're not watching football. You just watching stats. First of all, what type of coach is Liam Cohen? Is he an
first of all,
offensive or defensive?
let me stop you there. Let me
All right,
start
never
with
mind,
your
bro.
let me
All
start
right.
with no,
Next subject,
because
bro.
you
He
said
rage
who have they
baiting, bro.
played. You
Next
said who
subject,
have they
bro.
played, but at the same time, you said that same sentence. You said that same sentence. Who have they played about the Patriots? And look what the Patriots just did to the Ravens yesterday. So
Okay, and the Ravens played bad. They lost because Lamar got hurt. It's simple as that. It came down to the game, and Lamar wasn't in the game. It's that simple. You can look at it. Anyways, the question
First
I
of
They
all,
have
don't know
first
what
of
the
all,
defense
is
not
Liam.
getting
first
it
of
Is
out.
all,
no.
we not going to even get into that game because
It's
we
Liam.
almost got hold by the refs because they were on your side, and we
Y'all
almost lost
scored
that shit because the
anyways.
refs weren't on y'all side. Yeah, we scored anyways because y'all are fucking trash.
Marlon Humphrey is trash. Marlon Hunt. There,
Whole organization is trash. QB room is trash, especially that guy who won 2 MVPs. He's garbage.
not
the guy who
legendary
won 2
whatsoever.
MVPs is
He's
Fucking
garbage.
not
garbage.
legendary whatsoever.
Joe Burrow is.
Hasn't
Nah,
done
but we
anything
going
in his career besides get MVPs. Now on to the next.
since we're on a shorter time timer today, man. We got to keep it moving. But we started off hot.
These niggas
This
don't
one's
know
coming to you, E. Which QB this postseason has the most to prove?
The most improved is definitely,
So
in my opinion,
No, most to prove. Most to prove.
oh, the most approved right now. Definitely Josh Allen. I mean, he has no competition in the AFC right now for real. Like that, like from his past experiences. Let me not say no competition, but from his past experiences, he doesn't have Lamar. He doesn't have Patrick Mahomes. He doesn't really have like one of those quarterbacks that have that wow power to them like they used to. They got Drake May, they got Trevor Lawrence, they got CJ Stroud. But like these are new upcoming, QBs who are finally making the playoff debut. But it's definitely it's Josh Allen for sure. Because if he loses, that's gonna tarnish his legacy. His legacy will be definitely tarnished after that.
Gotcha. J Love.
Yeah, man. Like you said, Josh Allen. But I think also Justin Herbert, only because he still hasn't won a playoff game. Josh Allen should 100. If Josh Allen don't win a Super Bowl, it's a bust. It's that simple. But Justin Herbert has to win a playoff game, or we can't keep saying he's top 10, top this. We can't win a playoff game. It's that simple.
Gotcha. Big Mike.
I mean, and I think the best answer obviously is Josh Allen. He's going into a playoff where he has the second most experience. Aaron Rodgers is going to have the most, but he's also like 60 years old. So playing in a playoff with no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Joe Burrow, and who is he playing against? Like, if he can't win or if he can't get to the Super Bowl playing against nobody, or it's not nobody, obviously, but playing against, none of the past experienced playoff quarterbacks, then I just think that we might need to start having these rough conversations about Josh Allen like we're having with Lamar. Now, I don't personally like giving the same answers as other people. So I think the most approved is probably going to be Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold he had 14 wins last year with the Vikings and lost the first game that he played, So he's going to have a similar situation this year. He might have 13 wins. He might have 14 wins, and we're going to need him to show up in a playoff game. I personally think that Sam Darnold's the guy, but in order for people like Jaden to take him serious, he's going to have to win a playoff game.
Gotcha.
Can I say one more answer real quick?
Yep, we got to make it fast though.
Okay, I think another person is definitely Bryce Young over there in the NFC. He has a lot to prove right now. He's fighting for his basically starting spot right now.
I think he got
How?
the lead, actually.
What do you mean how?
14 starting quarterbacks in the league, he probably have the lead. The 14 starting quarterbacks in the playoffs, he probably has the least to prove out of all 14 of them.
He definitely has a lot to prove right now just because he's fighting for his starting spot right now. Like he hasn't had the greatest season. He hasn't had the greatest season up until this
He
last
plays for the
probably
Panthers.
6 weeks.
He plays for the Panthers.
What does that mean?
Hey, they got more wins than the Ravens.
Exactly.
Okay,
they have more wins than the Ravens, and they're going to make the playoffs.
How many wins do the Saints have? I mean, the Ravens have one of the hardest schedules in the league.
Saints the best team.
Oh my fucking god!
Hey, I'm gonna
Okay.
chime in right
Anyways,
here. I'm gonna chime in right here.
Go ahead, Jayla.
I'm gonna agree with Michael. I'm gonna agree with Ethan. I'm gonna go Josh Allen. Like Michael said. I mean, at this point, your kryptonite is out of the playoffs. That's the only true hill he hasn't been able to get over. He's been able to, beat, Baltimore a few times. So he's been able to beat. I mean, he hasn't beat Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow's obviously not in there. So like Michael said, I mean, at this point, it's pretty wide open. I think if this is this year that he's going to at least get to the Super Bowl, it's going to be this year. If he's not able to do that this year, then like Michael said, we got to really have some conversations that need to be had as far as is he obviously he's the guy, but can he get it done in the big situations? Because Mahomes not going to be down forever; he'll be back eventually. So while he's down, you might as well take advantage of that. So that's my answer for that. We're gonna move on. We're gonna start this one off with J Love. Obviously, yesterday, DK Metcalf punched a fan in the face. We just want to see punch a fan in the face. We want to give your quick, give me about a minute answer if you can, as far as what were your thoughts on that, and do you feel like the suspension is overly hard or it should have been worse?
I feel like it should have been more. Right, we got to protect the fans. Right, we got to protect the we got to protect the fans in here, right? So that should be a 2-year suspension. Get them out of there. This could lead to a Ravens comeback to the playoffs. That's all I gotta say. But DK we should throw him out the league if he's gonna keep this up. Right? That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Big Mike, give me a quick one.
Bro, I don't know what the hell DK Metcalf was thinking when he punched somebody with a blue wig on in the stands. Like, we're not even talking about like some, big beefy muscle head or like somebody that was really like threatening his life. We're talking about somebody who's standing probably like 15 feet in the air with a blue wig on. He punched him in the face. Now, I think that the suspension was probably perfect enough. I think the NFL coordinated it enough because they know the Steelers are going to go to the playoffs, right? So they gave him two games just to, make sure that he's back for the playoffs. But the suspension was needed, and I think the Steelers are going to be all right without him for these next 2 games.
Gotcha. Big E.
I think the suspension was definitely needed, but I also I don't think it should have been more, but I feel like we got to also take into consideration, we don't know what that fan said. Like, there's no proof of what he could have said to him. He could have called this dude the hard R. Like, you never know. Like,
never know.
We got to take that into consideration, and I think the 2-game suspension is probably them taking that into consideration. So I think, yeah, he definitely needs to be suspended because you're not supposed to put your hands on people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Especially as a superstar NFL athlete. Let me not say superstar, but a good NFL athlete, you're not supposed to do that to a regular ass fan. So, yeah.
No, yeah, I'll piggyback on that real quick. Like y'all said, you just can't do that. That's unfortunate. Like Ethan said, I mean, it's hard because you never know what he said. He could have said some crazy stuff. We've known, DK Metcalf to kind of have a temper at times, but I feel like if the only reason he punched a fan, he's not just gonna go punch a fan for nothing. But that's not me justifying it. I still feel like the suspension was needed. I feel like you can't do that. You just can't do it. And, hopefully that guy doesn't press charges because he might be able to get a bank.
Jaden is ugly.
Pittsburgh might be having to write him a check, within the next few months. So that's my answer. That's my answer on that.
Goodbye.
And
that man Jaden ugly as shit.
Chill. All right, hey, last topic. I'm gonna start this one off with Michael. This is where we disagree at. Simple as this, man. Second round of the playoffs. We saw the first round. Give me a quick answer as to who do you feel the second round, the upset of the second round of college football playoffs. Who will it be?
Set.
Huh?
We gonna have one?
A second round of the college football or upset? Yeah. If you feel like it.
We ain't having one, brother. The top 4 are moving on. Indiana.
Let me go, bro.
Indiana finna go ahead and take care of Alabama. Alabama wasn't looking good last week anyway. Then, yeah, get your glasses out the camera, brother.
Nigga, Nigga, no. Fuck what you got to say.
Let him hurry. Let him hurry because we're on
the
time.
score was 17-0, and they ended up 34 to.
Indiana and Ohio State are bound to move on. Let's just say that right now. Georgia, who does Georgia play? They play Oregon.
Ole Miss.
Yeah, so Georgia's gonna beat up on Ole Miss. We're gonna have an SEC team, and unfortunately, I wish we could get down with the SEC teams in the second round, but we can't. So it leaves that Texas Tech team. Now, I personally think that Texas Tech is a great football team, despite them being in the Big 12. You know, everybody gonna call the Big 12 weak. They're gonna call them sad, but I've been high on Texas Tech. If you're releasing my personal rankings that I was sending to the group chat, I've been high on Texas Tech way back in the gap. They were scoring buku points. They have a really high power offense, and they have a Heisman candidate on defense who actually he finished with the fourth most first place votes. He just didn't have the cumulative amount to get into that top four. But I think Texas Tech moves on, and I actually think that they'll move on to beat Georgia after that.
Oh wow!
I like how you asked for one, and he just said every single last one of them. But shit, I'm just gonna go simple here. I think Texas Tech, bro. Texas Tech is gonna upset Oregon. Oregon is not known for long playoff runs. They usually win the first round. Yes, they play Oregon.
Is Oregon favored?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
What are you talking about? Anyways, goofball. Texas Tech is gonna beat Oregon. Oregon is not known to be a longevity playoff team. Like they usually lose next weekend. It's definitely Texas Tech versus Oregon. Oregon just doesn't have the most prestigious playoffs accomplishments, and Texas Tech is a hot team. Hate to say it, but they are. They got a great linebacker. I fuck with Rodriguez. Should have been in the Heisman conversation, but he somehow lost it. They got a good offense. I think Oregon's going to struggle a little bit against them, and I think that's going to be the upset.
That's going to be the upset. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. But I have another upset though. Michael's not gonna like this, but as much as I love Kurt Signetti in the Indiana Hoosiers, this is their last game of the season because Alabama will beat them. I'm not just saying that because they're in the SEC, but I feel like Alabama's on an Ohio State run that Ohio State had last year, in the sense of the games they lost and they were able to still get in, squeeze in, and find a way, and then now they come back. You're down 17-0 against the Oklahoma team at Oklahoma. You come back, you score 27 unanswered points. You're moving on. I think it's momentum. And I also just think right now, and hopefully NCAA changes this, I'm sure we can all agree, that these seeds, they don't need to have these 4-week buys, man. I think this is like, your team, what are you doing right now? You can only practice against yourselves so many times, but that's not game speed. You know what I'm saying? You want rest at the same, I don't know. It's just, I don't like it. I feel like last year, that's why we saw a lot of those buy. I think every team with a buy lost last year. So that's my upset. I'm sure Michael's gonna have something to say about that.
Well, I also would like to add that I just think that the seeding is like kind of crazy to where Oregon gets to go play or Texas Tech gets to play Oregon, but Indiana has to go play Alabama. You know what I'm saying? I think that the seeding where Oklahoma, the number one seed is playing an Oklahoma Alabama team is just a little off to me. I think that we should change the criteria a little bit and just make it instead of having these conference champions and these systematic seedings, just the top 12 teams play each other first. That's what I think.
Hey man,
I agree.
My upsets, man. I'm gonna go ahead. First of all, Oregon is gonna skate past Texas Tech. It's gonna be easy. Georgia gonna whip Ole Miss. It's gonna be easy. But outside of that, I mean, Alabama, they're gonna walk down Indiana. It's that simple. I mean, they was hitting what they just played. I mean, they couldn't really get to Mateer, but they was hitting them. They was hitting them. But and then man, there's this guy that I really like. You know, he went to Miami because his girlfriend went there, but then they broke up, and he's been on a real dark path. You know, when you lose your girl, man, you got something to fight for. Like,
you think he Anderson Skywalker or something? Like, come on, get on with it. Come on.
Hey, man.
Come on, bro.
I think Ohio State, they don't get this much, but they're going to get a fucking hurricane, man.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be that simple. Miami will run through Ohio State. For the fact, I mean, It's gonna be a high scoring game. Miami cannot stop Ohio State.
I don't think it's going to be a
not.
high scoring
I
game,
don't
but
care
I
what
do
y'all
agree
gotta
with
say.
you.
They just
And
scored 10 points
no,
on Texas Tech,
Mike. No, Mike. We done listening to you, buddy. You said Texas A&M was gonna win. You said Oklahoma was gonna win. We tired of the yapping, buddy. Listen to a real man.
Hey,
My record.
winning on my
Jaden,
bracket.
I ain't gonna lie,
Bama
I
winning on
agree
my
with you.
bracket. So let's
I
not
think
start this.
the Hurricanes are gonna beat Ohio. I think that's gonna be an upset.
It's as
But
simple
I don't
as
think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it's actually gonna be a really defensive game.
no. I mean, I don't think Miami can stop. They can't stop them. They can't stop them, but they can score. I mean,
Miami literally has one of the best defenses in the conference right
they don't.
now.
They
Can
they have.
score. They can score, but they just scored 3 points in 45 minutes of football last
I
week.
mean, first of all, it was a windy game. They would have had threes. I mean, you saw it affect the quarterbacks. First of all, it affected everybody. They couldn't put points up on the board. I mean, the wind affects how you play. And it's that simple. But I don't think they'll make the same mistakes in a home and it's in its neutral site. I mean, it's not home crowd against A&M. False starts everywhere. We're not having that. They're gonna be ahead of the sticks, and they're gonna get to Julian saying. Julian saying, I compare everybody to who can't take hits to Matt Ryan. Put hits on Julian saying, he's buns at the end of the day.
I agree, man. I feel like for me, I'm not gonna say Ohio State is overrated, but I just don't feel like they've truly been battle tested since week one. And that was against a Texas team. Obviously, you don't know what they're going to turn out to be, but a 9-3 Texas team who's honestly still decent. But other than that, they didn't really play anybody, in my opinion. And I just feel like this Miami team. I'm not going to say that's going to be the upset. I don't know if Miami has enough on offense to beat. Like Michael just said. I mean, they only scored 10 points on on A&M, and that didn't come into the last minute of fourth quarter, but. You're playing against a way better defense. Carson Beck is so inconsistent, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I think for sure Ohio State loses this round or next round. One of the two.
You're booking Ohio State to lose back to back. I don't think that's I doubt it. I just doubt it.
I mean, but here's the thing, right? The beauty in Carson Beck being inconsistent. Did he play good last game?
Oh,
he didn't play that good.
Oh my goodness!
If he's inconsistent, did he play good last game? No.
All your takes is surrounded by storylines, bro. This is not.
Hey, I'll tell you right now.
It's not a fairy tale, bro.
I'll tell you right now. Just like my credit card bill, he's due. Carson Beck is due for a big game, 300-yard game, to submit himself in college football history. They said he's asked for the past couple of years. I think it's time.
They got the Jim Thorpe on the other side too, by the way. But
Caleb Downs, he
didn't deserve it. he didn't deserve it.
That's
he
first
didn't
of all.
deserve it, but he didn't deserve it. But he's still a top 2 defensive back in the country.
Yes,
he is. But he didn't deserve a Jim Thorpe. That was supposed to be in Death Valley.
he can make plays.
Lane, I know.
Mm-hmm.
He can make plays, but he can't guard. Can he guard Malachi? He can't guard Malachi Tony, bro. Do you see what Mark Fletcher just did to the A&M D line? Come on, bro. I'm not listening to that, bro. Not listening to it at all.
Gotcha. And I'm gonna add one last question in here, man. We're gonna go back to NFL. I'm gonna start this one off with Big Mike. As simple as this: MVP. Who is your MVP right now? It's kind of subjective. I mean, it's fluent, as far as how quick it could change week to week. But I feel like you've been consistent as far as who's your MVP. So I'm gonna start off with you. We'll go down the line.
It's not fluent. It's not changing. It can't change quickly. And I've been saying this since the beginning of the year. Matt Stafford is the 2025 NFL MVP. He, at the ripe age, is 62 years old. He wins it, and he's going to win a second championship this year. But I've been telling guys for even Jaden, bro. Jaden don't want.
He doesn't tell you anything, buddy.
I've never been wrong by the quarterback. Matt Stafford's been that guy. He's always been that guy, and he's playing at a higher level now than he was when he was playing with Megatron way back in the gap. So give me Matt Stafford to win the MVP, fellas.
Okay, though. Big E.
All right, bro. So look, Matthew Stafford is surrounded by talent, and I can't say that Matthew Stafford isn't playing amazing right now. But if we're going to compare talent of teams, The Patriots don't have the talent that the fucking Rams have on offense. Let's be honest. Patriots don't got a Puka. They don't got a Devontae Adams. They don't even have a fucking Kyron Williams. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We got a solid rookie running back. But look, it's Drake May. Drake May needs to get this MVP. He's doing more with less. Let me just say that. He's out here winning games with less
Well, he's
than
not.
Matthew
He's
Stafford.
not doing more, but he does have less. I will say that he's not doing more, but he does have less.
He's on the same standard though. He has less touchdowns. I'll say that.
Now we're not
Which
gonna play.
that's
We're not gonna play the not gonna play the Patriots offense like they sweet. I will say that now.
yeah, they're not sweet. They're definitely not.
Stephon Diggs just went for 138 yesterday,
And
and
I'm not
I have
saying we don't.
Trayvon.
I'm not saying that the Patriots don't have offensive weapons. We do have weapons, but compared to the Rams' weapons, is night and day. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man,
Trayvon Henderson, he's a dog. Stephon Diggs, he's a dog whenever it needs to be. We haven't been playing him as much, haven't been using him as
Hunter
much because we're
Henry.
saving for the playoffs. Hunter Henry, he has his games. The game against the Bills, that was a terrible fucking game for him. He was dropping balls left and right. Last game or this past game against the Ravens, he dropped a touchdown. I'm not gonna lie, it was greatly defended by Kyle Van Noy, but he still could have got that in. You're a big ass
he
guy.
getting stripped by
He could have
Kyle.
definitely caught that. That's what I'm saying. Like he has off and on games. So
Now I'm gonna say that I do think that your weapons are what your quarterback makes of them. You know, despite that Ethan saying that the Rams got more talent, we just seen what you're gonna say that they have Devontae Adams, but we seen last year that Devontae Adams wasn't doing much of shit with the Jets with Aaron
that
Rodgers under center, but he came to
that's
the Rams.
because they
He
just
came
weren't
to the
hitting
Rams,
him.
and now he's the touchdown leader of the NFL. So
So I'm
I
gonna tell
think
you
it's what
this.
you
So
make of
whenever
it.
he was with the Raiders and the Jets, they just weren't hitting him whenever he was wide open. They have clips of this man running down the sideline, wide the fuck booty ass open down the sideline. He was always a dominant receiver. Puka has been a dominant receiver since he came into the league. So like he has the weapons. The weapons are proven. You know what I'm saying? Especially Devontae Adams. Puka,
J-
you know, we could say he's kind of Stafford made,
Mhm.
but he's really not. He was a dog before Stafford. Like he was a dog coming
How
out of
was he a
college.
dog before Stafford, bro?
I said that he was a dog coming out of college anyways. That's what I just said.
All right, bro.
Devontae Adams, he was a dog before fucking Matthew Stafford. What are we talking about?
Matthew Stafford restored him, bro.
Okay.
What's
I
your,
guess
what's
so.
your thoughts, J Love? Who's gonna be your MVP?
I mean, 4K passing leader, 40 touchdowns, 5 picks. It's Matthew Stafford. Simple as that. I mean, he's playing great games. I mean, he's winning games. I mean, I think it's a vanilla MVP race. I mean, we're used to MVPs having exciting plays. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Matthew Stafford, you're not gonna. I mean, he has exciting plays, no looks. But I also think, as much as I hate him, Josh Allen could win another one, bro. Only because, not because I think he should, but because the media wants him. I mean, the media loves Josh Allen so much that they will give him it just to be up there with Lamar, bro. And I think it's as simple as that. But Matthew
Lamar is
Stafford,
not the standard.
So
Like, why are we making Lamar the
not everything
standard?
in life has everything to do with Lamar
That's
Jackson.
what I'm
two
saying.
two
Lamar is not the standard.
two
But I don't know. I
MVPs is
might
not
agree with J Love. I'm not saying the media, but what I'm saying is when you talk about right now, Mahomes, I think he has 2 MVPs or one. I could be wrong. If Mahomes has 2 MVPs, also Lamar has 2 MVPs. Like those are your two right now. That's like okay, like
Rodgers has like 5 MVPs. What are we talking about?
he's
okay, yeah,
retired.
back 5 years ago, yeah, he does. But I'm saying like overall, like if we talking about the future of the NFL right now, Rodgers is last year, he's done. After he wins us his Super Bowl this year, he's out. So what I'm saying at the end of the day, when you look at overall these new coming quarterbacks right now, and you look at Allen has one, Mahomes has one, Lamar or however many Mahomes has, we're gonna fact check that. Lamar has two. So and he honestly should have won a third one last year. I mean, Josh Allen was due to win one, but we're just
Josh
I
Allen.
think I mean I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying when you say that. I mean, but I mean I don't know. You better hope Josh Allen don't win the Super Bowl though, because then
He won't.
Lamar
We got something for that, man.
no.
Lamar still hasn't done shit in his career besides MVPs. That's all I'm saying.
Matt Stafford gonna win the MVP.
That's
Where's
all I'm
Drake May
saying.
though?
But
Where's Drake May though?
I'm gonna
Drake
go
May
real
is a
quick.
second-year quarterback in the MVP race. for the New England Patriots, leading us to the first seed in our division.
He'll be just like Joe Burrow in the future.
No.
Jalen, all right. What you got to say, Jalen? Man?
After everybody said before the year, we can fact check the first part of the year that the Patriots were going to be ass and not even second in the division.
Yeah, you're right. They proved us very much well.
Thank you very much.
But I don't even think you thought they would be a top 2 seed in the AFC.
I said they would be a top 2 seed in the AFC East, not in the AFC. You're right. Because it was a rebuilding year, but this is us rebuilding. So imagine what we're going to do after we're done rebuilding.
I don't even know if this is rebuilding, though. I think y'all were able to go, like you said, y'all drafted well, and y'all got some good free agents to kind of, go along with y'all got. I think y'all's team is now. I think y'all good for the next 5 to 7 years.
No. They need receivers.
I'll say this. I think the biggest critique people say is that the Patriots' schedule this year has been a little but nonetheless, you got to play your games. So
people have lost to the teams that we've won against. So
I think
good teams have lost to the Panthers. Rams, perfect example, lost to the Panthers. Browns were just in a dogfight with the Bills the other week, or literally this week that just passed.
Mm-hmm.
They were in a fucking dogfight with them. So teams have been losing and in dogfights with these teams we've beaten. So say what you want.
Before we end it, I'll say the Patriots. The Patriots are a top 5 receiver away from being a dynasty again.
I agree,
but I mean, if they don't get it to him, bro, we're gonna see another Lamar.
Let's go get Jettis.
Go get Jettis. He might scream his way out of Minnesota. But I'm gonna end it off with this, man. I ain't gonna try to be an odd man out. I agree with Mike. I agree with all y'all boys. I'm gonna go with Matthew Stafford. Mike's actually been saying Stafford for a minute. But yeah, I just think I think Stafford, man, like at this age, man, especially it's more impressive, I think, than what Josh Allen is doing solely because of he's at the age of 37. Came into the season with back problems. I don't know if he did that on purpose to make the league think that he wasn't gonna be good no more. Whatever he did, it worked because Stafford is playing right now. The only reason I wouldn't want him, and I think it's gonna touch Michael, whoever was Saints fans for a while, is that I think with this Super Bowl, if he's able to win MVP and win a Super Bowl, I think that puts him above Drew Brees, unfortunately, all time. And that's unfortunate to hear. I mean, I know records and stuff play a lot, but I think you could put Matthew Stafford almost within the top 10 range of greatest quarterbacks ever with the MVP in the Super Bowl this year. So that's why for me is like, yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go Stafford. I think he has to win it at this point. I like what he said, Drake May. I really like what Drake May has done, and it's just
and I'm not saying that Matthew Stafford's ass. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the MVP.
Yeah,
I'm just saying Stafford is probably going to win the MVP and is deserved. But do I think Drake May has a very big conversation to be in it? Yes.
Yes, he does.
But most likely it will be Stafford to win the MVP.
Lamar Jackson being
honest. Oh my fucking God. This clown.
He trolling, man.
Since we're on the topic of second year quarterbacks, I'm gonna just go ahead and give my input that year number 2 for Tyler Show is gonna really be special, fellas. I'm gonna say,
man, that's all we have for this episode. Come on, let's end it off. Because why are we spewing nonsense?
You said the same thing about Jaden Daniels. He's buns.
He's hurt.
Why do you keep saying he's buns if he's hurt?
He's not buns. He just has been hurt.
He played in his buns.
He's just been hurt.
He's played in his buns,
bro.
Now, I'm not even gonna really get into a conversation about Tyler Show. He's only 7.
I just want y'all to know that this man.
Starter.
I just want you to know that Lamar Jackson
as a starter. He has 1,700 yards, 9 touchdowns, 67% completion percentage. But we're not even gonna talk about that. What I do want to ask is about second year quarterbacks. Is that Michael Penix is on his 4th ACL tear? So, what do y'all think is the future for him?
I think he's done. I think it might be done. I think at this point, I mean, it's like, can you even trust it? I mean, if another injury like that happens again, he might have to get his leg taken off, in my opinion. So
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's more than that. I think the era of left-handed quarterbacks is over with, bro. Like it sounds stupid, but left-hand quarterbacks, I mean, usually they're less athletic. It sounds stupid. They're less athletic. They can't throw as far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's over for left-hand quarterbacks.
Got you, man. But we Big E, my bad.
No, I don't even know what we're talking about at this point. So we're talking about the Falcons and Michael Penix. I think it might be over. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be over for him, man. But nah, let's clap it up, man. That's a good episode right there. Let's clap it up, man. Obviously, we appreciate all y'all. Within this last week, gaining over 800 subscribers. We close to 1,000. We all appreciate y'all. We got something special planned for when we reach 1,000. We obviously we gonna over this holiday season. We should see more of Big Mike and obviously E as well. We know those guys are busy. My boy J Love, he's been rocking with us these last last few episodes, so he's gonna continue to be here as well. But of course, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and we out.
Hey,